We fucking do love you, Leeds.
Wow.
We are.
Not me. I hate Leeds United sometimes.
Do we know how lucky we are to follow this club? Honestly, this is
Imagine Not Being Leeds.
Imagine Not Being Leeds.
I actually got asked by my manager today, do I ever get tired of talking about football?
Oh.
And my answer was, football is 90% of my personality.
$1,000,000%.
Even Rachel's been dancing about room. You were celebrating. She was celebrating as well. Fantastic. I'm not joking.
I was dancing. I was running up and down house.
I teared up, cried.
Yeah, I was saying very emotional, very similar to what last Monday. It's just never say die attitude. You can't play well every week, but go into that last kick, everything I want to see, what I want to start on before we go into nuts and bolts of the game, right, is mentality wise, you question the boys, are they going to fall away like they did last season? We know they've got quality, but they had quality in the Bundesliga last season. Some would say more quality, maybe not in depth, but maybe more quality, maybe more stardust. Yeah, the mentality weren't there for the. I do not see a fall away like last season. The boys. There's something different. Sometimes in life you need scars, you need battle wounds to go again and kick through it. And I don't see one chink in their armour now because they can win when playing shit. What do you think, Callum?
He's gone.
Take it away, Callum. He's gone.
One second.
I'll tell you what, we'll start with Sean. Come on, Sean, take it away.
Oh, that was amazing, wasn't it? It's what we wanted. It's what we wanted it to happen in that second half. I mean, Pirro. 15th goal at season. What a strike. Unbeaten in 16. 5 points clear of second. 7 points clear of third. Those who questioned Firpo, his contract's running out. Come on. It's all there to see. Goal. And it's an assist as well, isn't it? It was his header that he knocks down.
It is.
You cannot but get excited about promotion.
I can't stop laughing, Sean. I can't stop laughing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
The fact we've done it again,
honestly,
against the top four side, coming back and winning late on, absolutely. The goal from Pirro,
just class, wasn't it? Just class.
Even Pirro's just said, he said once they said at half time, if we get one goal, they knew they would go on to win it. Yeah, I can't get over it. It's just
you can see it's like a notable change. Right, you can see it's like a notable change. Like last week, you could see it as soon as we got that first goal. You could see the intensity were there. We saw it back end at first half, didn't we? We went into half time probably in the ascendancy, so it wasn't a surprise to me that we got back in the game. But to end it like that, I mean, there's just no words for it. I mean, there's just no words for it. Go on, Priestley, sum that up for us, buddy, in the best way you can.
Madness. Just pure, unadulterated madness. I'll say tonight what I said last Monday. For Burnley, this must be like us watching Ipswich do this every week last season. You think finally about to drop points and then they just pull out a last minute goal. Ipswich did that 4 or 5 times last season, and now we're doing it.
It's not something we did much of that, was it? It's not something we did much of that. We used to say those other sides around us, watch them do it, and now we're doing it.
I don't think there's a team that scored more goals in the last 15 minutes than us this season, and that's massive.
Massive, and it helps that the subs are coming off the bench and doing stuff as well. It's massive that it's a squad. We didn't have a squad last season, did we, Sean? We had a team. We didn't have a squad, and now you're seeing what the difference in a squad makes. Rothwell came off; he was a massive difference maker in that. I didn't know which winger they were going to take off. When Nonto coming on, I did think
Nonto coming on.
Yeah, well, when I saw Nonto coming on, I expected it to be Dan James coming off. The right call to leave Dan James on because he come up with 2 assists.
And it was the fact that, for me, Ramazan is a bit more defensive-minded as well, but he went for it. And then
he did.
I think Wilder messed up there, bringing Heyman and Cannon on. He sort of went for it as well. And that suited us down to the ground. I thought, you're going to come on to us a bit more, but you're going to leave space in behind. And...
Look at this, Stevie. I don't even know where my car's parked, and I'm not allowed to leave damn straight. Just walking around Sheffield, not having a clue where you are, Stevie. But I'm sure you've got a smile on your face, buddy. But yeah, to look at Adam's point here, 55 minutes subs. Farker must have been fuming. I tell you what, guys, we needed an early sub. How shocked were we that it made it? Minutes, Callum.
Can I just also say Daniel Farke had an ear piercing.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember him mentioning it.
Showed it
Yeah.
on. He had an ear piercing. He was communicating.
To be fair,
Somebody.
I watched Preston Burnley a couple of weeks ago, and Eckenbottom
For
was
you.
the same.
Yeah.
So they've obviously changed the rules that you're now allowed to communicate.
You're allowed it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I love this comment by Stephen. Nice play of words here. How did Tanaka get that second goal? How squeeze it in that?
Because he's magical.
So,
Magical.
We've got to touch on the negatives to start with, right? So the team lineup, I weren't too arsed. People are saying negative. By half time, people can say it were negative because we weren't in the game at certain spells in that first half. But Gruev's a capable player, didn't have a good half, fair enough. But that first half, what do you put it down to, Callum? Why were we so off it in that first half? Or are you giving credit to them?
I think both. I think one, you've got to give credit to them, no offence to Sheffield, but it's their cup final. They're the ones that have got to catch us. Good luck now. They obviously the fans are up for it. The players were, I think, Bogle coming back. For them, he left, and obviously Wilder was very disappointed. He said in one of his conferences it was one of his best signings he's made. So it shows how much he valued him. And obviously he got penalty game. Credit to Bogle. I thought, he loved it at the end, didn't he? No, I think we were off it. I think the midfield was openers really bad. I think they cut through us. I think everyone was off it. I don't think you can give it to just one player. Obviously, I think Melier does stand out as the most. Not for the first time this season.
Yeah,
but no, we had a tough half, of course. I think Solomon. I think he's the positive in that first half. He was the one who was looking like he was going to do something.
Yeah, and I agree, mate.
I love that comment by Adam there. I've never seen a keeper so determined to score it.
Oh,
it's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right.
That's why I was chuckling at as well.
That's what he felt like.
But Priestley, I know you don't like to keep people in the down, mate. I know you always look on the positive side of life. Comment by Ellen back here. Melier was very sus in that first half, but credit needs to be given for that solid second half, and he didn't drop his head.
Yeah.
Oh, there was that chance at 1-1 where it's come through a raft of bodies. All it takes is a flick.
Yep.
You watched it all where people will think that's an easy save, but it's really not.
No, I have to agree on that.
When you don't see it till late on. I mean, look, we won 3-1. We could be sat here talking about how Melier's cost us 3 points.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
That's it. You see, I was thinking, he makes that howler. Imagine if we could just win 3-4-1 now and it not matter because you'd know exactly, the penalties they'll be getting.
He'll probably do it again on Saturday, and I probably won't care then when we beat West Brom 4-1.
Look at this. Lacey says negatives 1-0 down to 3-1 win. Watch the blunts leave the ground before the end.
Okay.
I love that.
Here's Stevie though. Look, keeper needs to be gone on the last day of this season. He's bloody awful. Even the press had to change their written messages because of the other 10 helped him. Yeah, it's one of them. People make mistakes. Luckily, it cost us tonight, and it was a big part of why we come away with something there because he did make some decent stops in that second half. I'm very surprised his head didn't go down. I'm very surprised. People you think how mad it was at half time, Callum. People were calling for Darlow to get something at half time, and you look at how it's ended there.
Yeah, I think it was first 20 minutes. He were all over the place, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Gurev saved him on the first occasion. He kept flapping at every ball that were whipping in. And I think after that first minutes, I think we know what we've seen before. Vila Melier, once he makes a mistake, his head drops. But no, you've got to give credit to him in that second half. Like Priestley said, that save, it's not easy to make at all. It's not coming through a load of bodies, and he did well. It's credit, and it shows the adversity we have that we're not going to give up in the end.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like I say, mate, I know we've got great quality. Like I say, we saw it last season, but it's that mental side of the game that we've probably got now that we haven't seen under Farke, and that go into that last ball, and subs being top scorers, I think, for subs or second. As late goals now, we seem to score, don't we? Usually at home we score it in first 10. Nearly every game we score it in the last 5 minutes or something now. It's ridiculous. Whether we're winning 3-0, we usually get a fourth. Beating Cardiff 6-0, we went and got a seventh. It's just that never say die attitude, and it's just I just don't see any team beating us. And I know I've said before, obviously on any given day you can be off it, but we've been off it now 2 games in a row and come out with 6 points. 6 points playing average at best against 2 of the best sides in the division. And let's be fair,
a good team.
Let's be fair, Priestley. They were good tonight with Sheffield United. In spells, they were good. They had me worried at half-time. They were good. That was best side I think we played against this season.
To be fair, Harry Potter were good in spells, but I still won't play him.
Good lad. Sean,
Priestley.
Sean.
You can be good for 15, 20 minutes in a game, but there's 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
We were good for last 20 minutes at first half, last 20 minutes at second half.
It's all what we needed to beat a
It's
very
all,
average
it's all
side.
you need sometimes.
No, it is.
But they had all that possession in the first 20 minutes of the first half, first 15 minutes of second half, and they've lost 3-1.
Yeah.
If I was a Sheffield United fan, which
God
forbid I hope I never am, I'd be fuming.
Yeah, I would be.
Do we think, Sean? Do we think we missed Ampadu with that first half? It's easy. It's hard to look back now because we just won 3-1.
I suppose we did. Yeah, any team's going to miss the captain, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I hope it's not going to be that bad because we were running down touchline celebrating that second goal, wasn't it? So hopefully it's not going to be as bad as we think. But I think definitely we did. We did. But I don't know. The players that's come in, they didn't do themselves credit. Some of them mentioned Gruev, didn't we? And a few off it, weren't there tonight? Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just buzzing still. So I'm trying to think. My review's gone from I was planning my review
1-0 down,
and now it's just all changed for tomorrow now. So I'm still processing.
On Ampadu, judging by the way he sprinted down that touchline when Tanaka scored, I don't think he's going to be out for long.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't know he did that.
I saw a replay about 5 minutes ago, and he was down that touchline, and he was celebrating in front of fans at full time.
That was brilliant to see.
He's not going to be out long.
Yeah,
He's out for season now.
Ellen Bakker echoes my sentiments. The mentality of this team is night and day compared to last season.
Yeah.
The last 2 games have shown champion mentality, different grade.
Yeah.
Honestly, Ellen Bakker, it's massive. And in football, it's not always about your skill. It's not always about having best players. It's about, having that mental toughness, being able to come through adversity. And guys, I'm massive on mentality in life, in football, in sport, in any sort of walk of life. It's massive. And you've seen there that we will never be beaten. We will not be beaten. We'll go to the last whistle. And you put that together with quality, with a squad we've got, which I think is one of the best this division's ever seen, one of the best. How are we not winning this league? When you put that, where's his deficiencies as goalkeeper? He's made an error there. We still won't game by 2 goals clear. Still. With his keeper, 4 goals scored tonight. We scored all fucking 4 of them.
I know.
Yeah.
We scored all fucking 4 of them. They couldn't even put ball in his net for all that pressure they had. For as much as we were shitting ourselves in that first half, and we were, because that were a heap of pressure they put.
Yeah, it was.
But we withstood it. And Rothwell coming on, Callum.
Yeah.
A bit of a turning point.
Yeah. Just before I actually I mentioned Sean about Sheffield subs. I think the one that really screwed him was Hamer for Ratsaki. Because if you notice, with James and Bogan that first half, it was Ratsaki. They were always tracking back.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He came more central. Yes. All right, Sean, you can have your moment. He did. He called it, did Sean. he did a mad one. Darren and Dill are their own negative, and it was Sean the only positive one, so well done. But no, I think Wilder got it wrong again in that second half. I've got a question now. My head's honestly gone. Sorry, say that again.
Rothwell for me.
Oh, Rothwell, yeah. I think, I was quite surprised with Rothwell in terms of when he first came on the first 10 minutes, he didn't touch the ball much, and he was sitting back more, which is quite surprising. But but his corners are gorgeous. I think the timing is beautiful, and I think you've always got more confidence for Rothwell on set pieces that something's going to happen. And look 2 in 2 games. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Can we say
he's got to start on Saturday, hasn't he?
100%.
I think he will. He's at home anyway, Sean. So I think that's probably it will be anyway. But there's an argument now to say if Ampadu's out, you just play with Rothwell, don't you? And it's not even reactive really because it's 2 games now. He hasn't come on there and single-handedly turned that tide. As a collective, they got their heads in it. But you could see the notable change. He got the ball, he was driving with it, and there's just sometimes a player has an aura about him. For me, Rothwell has an aura when he's on that pitch for us at this level. He has an aura about him. He's composed. He's calm. He never looks flustered. He don't give the ball away, but he don't just do side to side safe passes. He progresses a ball. He's brave, and there weren't very many brave players in that first half. He saw a brave, confident player come on, and for me, he dragged us through Maya. And then when you get dragged through Maya, and there's someone showing up, pushing you forward, then your quality players come up with moments like that. For me, the turning point was Rothwell, and then all of a sudden, 3 chances, 3 goals, game over, fuck off blunts. Do you know what I mean?
He is. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. I really don't, Rothwell.
I think he's getting it now, Sean. I think this last week he's getting it finally. This last week.
Tanaka Rothwell for me, honestly, is in that midfield.
Best midfield I think we've got.
It is, and I think I saw a stat before game, and it were percentages of wins with Tanaka and Rothwell at midfield. It were in 60s, 60%. It was highest percentage.
Unreal.
We're playing them to win in the. And I know you said it, Matty, about but away from home, we need to be a bit more defensively. Maybe not.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm over at Moon. I really am.
It's hard to sort of break down into like.
Yeah, you can't sum it up.
It really is. This is why it's probably a perfect game for me, because normally I do a review the day after. And I thought, we Priestley saying to come on, and you guys, I thought I'd do a little reaction today. But it's actually a great one because there'll be more talking points to talk about tomorrow once I've calmed down. Do you know what I mean? It's something you probably tomorrow there'll be, I'll be able to look at the game again and sort of speak a bit more in depth, because at the minute my head's just absolutely.
I sit and do all my notes while the game's on base.
I agree. Rob says, I agree, Callum. I thought that straight away. I knew he was giving everything the first 25. It could bite you on the arse. Yeah, you know what it is? Were you surprised to see both teams go for it for that last 25 minutes? I mean, I couldn't believe the subs Wilder were making. For me, 1-0 up. I know he eased off a little bit when we got into game. Then all of a sudden he picked it back up and made a couple of attacking subs, which, like you said, Callum, didn't really work. Raksaki was a nuisance all day, and especially defensively, he was brilliant. And then when you get Hamer on, Hamer's not going to do that. Hamer were lucky.
No, he's not.
Hamer were lucky not to get a red card today.
Yeah, one.
Yes, you were right, Paul.
Burton Diaz, he had to move on to right, didn't he?
Yeah,
which didn't help, did it? So
no,
he's not defensive as like say Raksaki, but again, maybe Wilder overthinking it. Who knows? Happy days. We've got to touch
on this again. Ellen back, another great comment, lads. Look at celebrations too. The subs are always involved. It shows we have. We feel unbeatable at the moment.
Top comment.
You're hitting Ellen Eddie and Ellen back. You really are. The mentality of the whole group. We didn't have a squad last season.
Where were Bamford? Where were Bamford running down line?
He's just got injured again at home.
Was Warder on the bench?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Verbal was.
That was surprising because he was holding her out.
They were on bench.
I love you, Adam.
You are Priestley, sorry. What did you say, Priestley?
I said I didn't realise they were on bench until I saw.
Yeah, same. I didn't. I thought because they got told you're out till March. I was surprised.
Yeah, that's why I made that comment earlier about at least we've still got Verba, because I thought he was still injured.
Yeah.
This is true by Adam. Love Firpo. So many fools have been saying social media that his head's gone elsewhere. You see this, we saw it last season with Somerville, didn't we? We saw a drop off on Somerville. We haven't seen a drop off on Firpo. It's just an easy thing to say.
I'd give Firpo a new contract, mate.
Yeah, I would as well. I think we all would. He deserves it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
We love a cult hero. They might not be the best. They might not be the most talented, but they'll give everything for Leeds.
Yeah, that's all we want as Leeds fans.
And he absolutely gets it as well as Firpo. He's had his shit off at fans.
Ellen back, you need your own channel, you pal. Daniel Farker making early subs too. It changed the game. It does. Like I said, it changed the game. Rothwell coming on. The fact it were an early sub. It's just something he doesn't normally do. I mean, can he be in the stands every week? Yeah, can he be in the stands every week? We'll take it.
Lads, I'm just watching Wilder press conference here.
Oh God!
And he's talking about how he didn't air up from Leeds fans for about 65 minutes.
Oh, oh wow!
He's so bitter, isn't he?
Do you know what? Talking of bitter people, the one person I'm really surprised at, sorry for interrupting, John, is Andy Hinchcliffe. I've never seen the guy give Leeds so much. I don't know, like positive. Like one comment which made me laugh actually in game was so they were mentioning Fark with his subs, and you could hear Hinchcliffe in the background actually shouting Fark to try and get his attention. He kept ignoring him, which I think is quality.
Yeah, he mentioned the shoulder barge at half time as well. He shoulder barges his way past him.
I can't stand him. Him and Wilder are both idiots.
Even Fark knows that it's a prick. At least Don Goodman's got a reason, because he was never good enough to play for us.
Here we are winning the league. This team is built differently.
Yeah, it is.
Never shine out that championship trophy up real nice. MOT
different from last season. The mentality, the teamwork, the togetherness, like Ellen, it's different. It's gone up a level, and I think getting rid of individual quality, bringing in togetherness and teamwork has made a difference. That's not disrespecting Somerville or Rutter, quality players, but you don't need that individually.
I think we are a much more balanced team this season.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Last season, if a game plan wasn't working, the plan was give it to Somerville or Rutter.
It was so obvious though. Teams knew it. Teams would double up on Somerville.
And after the first few games, teams sort of cottoned onto it and they double up on Somerville or Rutter.
Well,
but now it's just we've got 4 or 5 players, even Rockwell.
100%, yeah. When you look at it, Sean, last season Somerville's out of game, having one of them games where he's not. He's just, he had them. You've got Jaden Anthony to bring on. That's it.
Oh God!
You look at this season.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Or Ramazani, we've got
Ramazani.
Yeah, it's mental.
It's just an embarrassment of riches, and the lads when they come on are doing the business. They really are.
Yeah.
And like I say, Rothwell dragged us through mine there for me, but keeping Pirro on was a big call, because he really struggled to get in that game.
Yeah, it does.
What I do love about Farker, it's a big call because a lot of people say he can't play in 10, which I agree. He can't play the 10, but when he drops into it for 15, 20-minute spells, he can actually play there. Maybe not for a 90-minute game, but he kept him on the pitch because he knows if he gets one chance, he can put it away.
Oh, look at the one.
Maybe it changes to like a false 9. Maybe he's not actually a 10. It's just a false 9 position. It's like we go a bit like a 4-4-2, and it suits Pirro down the ground.
I agree.
Really
I do.
I don't actually see it as a number 10 role.
No, I don't as well. No.
But anyway, guys, I am going to have to go.
That's fine.
I could only stay on for 15 minutes. Alice ain't right well, and she's just gone up to bed, so I have to.
No worries, my friend.
Let her sleep tonight.
All right, guys. From me. I'll see you later, Sean. You will see you later.
Speak to you soon. I'll see you Saturday, Priestley. You definitely
see you later.
See you later, Sean. Take care.
See you, mate. Let's get this. There we go. We'll go with that. Bring that back down. There we go. Please stick a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please, I haven't got the link on here, mate, but please go see LUFC Passion. Go give Callum some love over there, please. I'm sure he'll be bouncing off the walls doing his review.
Yeah, I don't know how to start with it. There's no script. It's just talk crap.
My mate Rob Brooke here says Wilder lost them that everyone can see his subs slowed them down. I mean, a bit of both. I think we stepped it up, but definitely it put us in the ascendancy when you saw how well we stepped it up, and then you saw how his subs they were the wrong subs. For me, Wilder fucked up in both of these fixtures for them this season. He got his starting lineup wrong at Ellen Road, and he got his subs wrong today. And I'm sure the Blade fans will be saying something similar, but they won't want to give us credit, but credit where it's due. 20 minutes at the end of both halves, Priestley, you hit the nail on the head. We were fantastic for those 2 20-minute spells, and with the quality we've got, we don't have to be at it for 90 minutes, do we, Callum? We don't have to play well for 90 minutes.
No, you don't. And I think these 2 last games have shown us that. Because I think what we are, even though we might not be popping shots off, we're wearing teams down. We're tiring the hell out of them. I know people say it's side-to-side football boring. It's not. It's working out the right angle to go down, and we do that so well. If it's not working down the left, we'll go down the right, and vice versa. No, it's the key moments that count, and it's not just your strikers and your attacking players stepping up as we've seen tonight. It's the whole team. Tanaka scoring, Firpo. It's brilliant, and I think unless something horribly goes wrong, I don't see us stopping.
The only team that can stop Leeds from getting
Leeds United is Leeds United, 100%. Yeah,
of course it is, mate. Of course it is. I tell you what, I said on my pre-match Ellen Road today that if anybody lost this game, you're going to be looking over your shoulder at Burnley now. Leeds don't have to worry about that. Sheffield United do, though. Burnley have started scoring the clean sheets they get. Let them fight out for second place, because for me, we ain't getting beat this season. Points record incoming. I know on an off day, it can all go horribly wrong. We've had 2 off days there and still got 6 points against 2 of the best sides. And I mean, they were, you would think those last 2 games, conceding both. We don't concede many goals, Callum. It's credit to us that we've come through 2 very difficult fixtures there. I know we are the best team in the league. We've got the best players, but at this level, they are the next, 2 of the best. 2 of the best, and we couldn't get past Burnley this season, unfortunately. But these 2 we have, and it fantastic that today, absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I'm clutching at straws here. What to even say? I could stay on here all night and just not say no. I'm just buzzing.
Don't ruin the party, Sharp.
No, I know he's.
You never know. It could be. Just on that, I think over these 2 games, I think what it is it shows. I don't think last season we'd have come over both of them.
No, we won't.
Not at all.
We won't.
Because we didn't have, and I think Fark has learned so much, and I think you've got to give credit. I don't see how anyone, and they'd be absolutely mad in the head to be calling him out or giving him criticism, because he's overcome 2 very tough games where we've not been asked, where we know where we've been, in these kind of results down there in that comment. We've had it tough. We've had to dig in, and we haven't given up. And we've got that never die attitude this season that we didn't have last season. We'd throw the towel in very early. QPR, Blackburn not taking chances. There's plenty. Sunderland dropping. There's plenty of points we dropped last season, and it's a statement win tonight that's showing that we're not fighting for second place. We're going as champions.
Yeah, you can just see it, boys. That they want to finish top. You can see it now, and I know a lot of people haven't been bothered about finishing top. It's all been about just getting to the Prem, but
we know you
me,
are.
they deserve it. They deserve it, don't they, Priestley? Priestley, we're going to have a ball in May out with pal. We are going to have a fucking ball, mate.
Nah, ball at Easter weekend. That's when it happens.
Oh, is that what you're calling it? Is that what you're calling it?
Well, Burnley, Sheffield United Easter Monday is going to be massive.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, true. Good point, Matt. Really good point. I'm really hoping.
I'd just like to touch on what you were saying about Fark as well.
Yeah, go on.
I know I've seen a few comments tonight about him not being the right manager to take us into the Prem, but if you're basing that on his time at Norwich,
which they are. Yeah, which they are.
Norwich went up, and he was basically forced to go into the Premier League with Pookie up front because the Norwich owners didn't back him.
Yeah.
The 49ers will back him.
They've got to.
He will already know who he wants in the Premier League.
Yeah.
He will already have a shortlist drawn up of players.
Yeah, and the quicker we promoted Priestley, the quicker it's sealed, the quicker they can start these conversations and getting them in.
I would get Solomon and Rothwell on a permanent.
And can I just touch on that, right? Because we are a fan base that falls in love with lone players, right?
Yeah, we do.
Why it happens. I genuinely feel these 2 are worth it, though. And I don't think they're massive money. And Rothwell would be a squad. Rothwell will be a squad player.
They only want 7 million for Rothwell.
I saw that.
You just take it, though. You have him as depth. You take him and you have him as depth. I mean, he's just such a talented player. Like I say, you go up in quality, don't you? When you go up a division, is he going to be that good? Is he going to be that influential on pitch? Probably not. But as a squad player, is what more can you get off a squad player? He would happy to play 4th fiddle in this team in Championship.
Yeah,
he's forced his way into the thinking of it. He should be a starter. I've heard people saying he should be captain. I've heard all sorts when it comes to Rothwell. He's really flipped it around this season. I remember Joe Wayman, my mate Joe, saying he was shy at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, now he's been. No,
obviously you can change your opinion.
But there's still people that think Joseph should be starting ahead of Pirro.
Yeah, you do get that.
Yeah, but not no more. I thought that for start of season.
Just to touch on Rothwell quickly, I think mentally for him last season, he went up with Southampton, and to come down again in another promotion fight that's tiring, and to play 4th fiddle, you've got to give massive credit. And when he's come on, he's made the difference. He's a better midfielder than what we had last season. Kamara, I'm not taking any credit. He was a silky smooth operator. He knew what tidy whip ball, but he wouldn't drive.
I won't.
And it's what you need sometimes. If it's a tight game, if they're in a low block, just someone to drive through and just create something. And we've seen it many times. And I think 100%, like you said earlier, Matt, he's got to be on team against West Brom on Saturday. I really don't see how he don't come in. I'd be very surprised.
And West Brom, the top 6 side, I think, are the 5th or 6th West Brom.
The 5th, yeah.
5th. Honestly, with that bounce back, I think we absolutely smash him at Ellen Road.
I think we absolutely smash him.
Yeah.
One of my managers at work, he's a West Brom fan.
It'll be easy.
Yes, easy.
He's already resigned to the fact that they're going to get hammered on Saturday. In fact, I was talking about how nervous I was for tonight and that we'd take a draw, and he went, "Look, you're the best team in the league. Everybody knows it. You lot just need to realise it."
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
Thing is,
until it's sealed.
How many more games like that though do you need to see before you realise it's happening?
At least another 12.
Yeah,
at least another 12.
Yeah, we are the best team in this league, easy. We are, and we've had some games this season where we've not shown it, but when you can
Yeah,
play.
we might be the best team in this league, but if you're not in a state of perpetual anxiety from watching Leeds, then
Oh,
you've not been a Leeds fan long enough.
mental.
Yeah.
It is. You don't know what's going to happen each day we play it. Full of surprises. Just to actually touch on the promotion part, I'm really hoping. So I'm off to Benidorm, mate. I'm really hoping we get it before because I missed out on last one, obviously, and I was so depressed. I'm really hoping I get to go to this one.
Oh, man.
The scenes.
If you missed that, mate.
Yeah, that's my regret from when we got promoted last time that I didn't go down
Yeah.
the road.
Yeah,
I
100%.
That's a massive regret of mine.
Yeah, I bottled it.
It's a moment that you can't sum up. You just have to be there.
Arthur, you winding me up, Bamford.
Oh, for God's sake, Arthur.
Talking about Bamford, how's this for a bold prediction? Bamford scores the goal that gets us promoted.
Oh, God.
No, mate. No chance.
You know what? It'd be so Leeds if he did it. It wouldn't be out of this world. I don't think he even thought of giving a time frame on him, has he? I don't think they can.
No.
Which is no surprise right there.
Yeah, Lee said fuck Bamford. No, not worried now. There's only one team going to win the league, Richard.
Straight and to the point. I like it.
Yeah, I love it. That is Leeds fans.
I'll tell you what, I've just seen Pirro now's tied with Borja Sainz, and he on 15 goals.
Yeah.
And he got 7 assists, Pirro.
Yeah, he's ahead on assists.
He's going to be pushing. He's probably going to end up on 20 goals. He's probably going to end up on a 30 GNA for a player that doesn't fit this system. Apparently, he's forced into it. That goal there, just the confidence of him to it. That's
the thing about people. People like Coldplay and voted for the Nazis. You can't trust people. If you get that reference, fair play.
Yeah, fair play. I don't. I'm just laughing because you said. Yeah, I'm just laughing because I know it's you. I don't understand most of the stuff that comes out of your mouth, but I just like smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys. Madagascar, smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. But no, I'm just.
Nah, Pirro, I think he's come through so much. I've heard fans saying he don't fit the. Like you said, don't fit the system. He shouldn't be here, but he's got that. He's just got that goal pounce where wherever he shoots from, you know it's going to go on target, and it's brilliant to see. And I think he has adapted his game so much from what he did at Swansea, because obviously when playing at Swansea, he had someone to play with, so he'd always be on the edge of the box. I remember seeing most of his goals when we first signed him, see what they were like. Most of his goals, and he's changed. And yeah, he's had criticism, he's had poor games, but everyone has. But no, he's come on leaps and bounds, and I think that goal showed it. That I think he will. I think he will end up top scorer. I think he will.
Yeah, 100%.
I've just seen a comment there from Duncan. Said Bamford to win his promotion from the penalty spot. That's the spirit.
God, let's not think of
there.
No. Oh God.
Rob says what
you're on my wavelength.
Rob says, what do we think of Melia took his goal well?
Yeah, calm and cool.
Yeah, you know what I like though in that game. Obviously, we speak about mentality and stuff, but when you look at the players who are our top performers, your Pirros, in terms of numbers, your Dan James, they were feeding off scraps today. They had nothing for 80 minutes.
Yeah.
But then when they had a moment, when they had a chance, Pirro takes his goal. James comes up with 2 assists, which I wouldn't have seen on 70 minutes. I would not have seen that. Just for those key moments when they actually came up and they were there for them, they took them, and that's a sign of a side that they would say we go to end. We've got that quality. It's just I didn't see 3 goals at any moment in that game, but when you've got the players we've got, it just feels like a momentum train at minute with Leeds. Especially after last week and then this week, it feels like in game the momentum can switch. A shot, a save, a goal, all of a sudden Leeds. It's like I felt it last week. Switch had gone, momentum. In terms of the season, it's felt like that now for the last couple of months. But in game now, you're feeling it in game, and it's just when Leeds get going on this train, it's just wave after wave, and the pace and the quality we've got. And then when you think, bloody hell, I'm knackered, I've been run ragged.
Yeah,
they bring on another sub, and it's just a relentless wave. Like they give us it for 20 minutes in first half. But we're doing it week in, week out now. That last 20 from us, they were dead on the feet with Sheffield United. They were absolutely dead on the feet. You imagine how tiring it is to play your best football and be relentless, banging on door, bang, 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 and we stand up to it. Only conceded 1. We should have been 2 down. Could have went for that header. Could have been 2. Could have been 3 down without flapping Millie one opening 20. How hard must it be to just give everything and look at it and go, how are we not winning by more than that? And then Leeds come 1-1. And you know what 1-1, don't you, with Leeds? You know it's coming 2. You know it's coming again. With Leeds, you can feel it. You can feel it.
Yeah, I think that comes down to having a bench this season. I've said it time and time again. Last season was a massive part in terms of not having quality. It does. It has a massive difference now. I think we are the top. We're the top scorer in substitutes. I think we are this season.
I think we're one behind, top one
Are we?
behind.
Oh well,
Yeah.
it just shows, doesn't it? That
For substitutes, we're 3 behind Sheffield
Was
Wednesday.
it 3 behind Sheffield
we're
Wednesday?
3 behind. Well, it just shows that having that quality off the bench really pays off. And I think as an opposition,
a quarter of our goals this season have been scored by substitutes.
yeah, it says it all. And we didn't have that last season. I think it was QPR where we lost 4-0, which was awful. And he didn't make any subs because he had nothing to bring on. And the depth has completely done a 180. And it's nice to see that, we're having disagreements or arguments about who to play. That's a good thing. It's a massive, and it must be so hard for Farker to keep everyone happy.
Yeah, Duncan, you're right here, mate. The signs were there at the end of the first half with the team spirit we have. We could turn it around. No, you could. I mean, I went in at half time and I was down. I was a little bit down that we won down. I did feel something. I did feel like it. A little bit same with Sunderland game. Went into half time thinking, you sort of turned up now. It took a while, but it gave you something to cling on to. And then Farker's going to get into him at half time, and we are quite good at turning stuff around at half time when we are down. And I mean, Priestley, you picked up a good point. First half, Farker were getting pelters, not the players. Farker won't be getting much praise off some people. It'll be players wanting for coming back and winning. So you've got to give it more praise.
I've already seen it in between the live stream ending and this one starting. I was on Twitter, and it was the same. It was all about how good Firpo's header was, how well Dan James played. But in the first half, when we were losing, it was all about Fark's team.
It
was. Or how Fark set us up.
But anyone who hasn't got
or how we got us playing in the second half.
That's it, Priestley. Anybody who hasn't got an agenda against Farker can see that, can't they? He made the substitution. He made the early subs. So that is on Farker. You can all say he should have played Rothwell. He should have started him, whatever. He didn't, but he brought him on at the key moment.
But that's twice we've come from 1-0 down against two of the best teams in this league. That's why he's getting paid the big bucks and we're still playing FIFA.
I think one thing actually to touch on Fark is I think what people don't realise is he knows what he's doing. I don't know. I don't get this opinion of he don't know what he's done it twice. Obviously fell at the hurdle of the playoffs, but he's never been in the playoffs before.
There's a reason he was the 49ers first choice.
Exactly, he was completely agree, 100%, because he knew he knows how to get out of it, and I think he's needed this extra year. Not just to get the plays, but to learn about himself of where he's messed up.
If things had been different, we could be sat watching Scott Parker manage Leeds.
God, I don't know how to do it. It's so bad. It is absolutely.
Honestly, if we played like Burnley did every week, I'd give me season ticket back.
That's all you hear, though. You never hear, all you hear is the clean sheets.
After that game, in the words of Daniel Dubois, are you not entertained?
Yeah, Joe was saying that. Joe absolutely going mental on that.
Are you not entertained? I mean, we're getting value for money, aren't we? Whether it's home or away now.
100%.
It's crazy. And
there's another. You touched on the points record. There's also another record that we could potentially do this season.
Come on then, mate.
So the record in the entire football league, in its entire history, the goal difference in a season is plus 69.
What are we on now?
Plus 50.
50? Oh.
The plus 69 was Liverpool in the mid-80s.
What, so we're 19 behind?
19 behind with 12 games left.
Let's get another 7-0 on. Come on, let's do it.
There's every chance we could break that record.
To be fair, there is, you think 10-2-0s and it's 20 goals in it. So yeah, who knows? I mean, we're formidable, aren't we? We've got that. I've said all season. Well, for definitely the last few months, we've got the balance right out of everyone, and you've seen the Sunderland and Sheffield United dead close now. In the last 7 days, we've seen them, we've played them. We have that balance right. We were a little bit shaky today, but we are solid on the whole. We are fairly solid. It's crazy we've conceded the last 2 games, but it is credit to us opposition that they've been able to penetrate. We just haven't been penetrated at all by any team in months. It feels like clean sheet after clean sheet. So it's fair play to opposition, putting that pressure on us. But I do think, like you say, when you go going forward to our defence, it's just the balance is spot on in the team. Everything feels right. it feels much better having, a natural left foot at left back rather than Byram. And I'm a big Byram fan. You can see the difference Firpo gives you than Byram gives you. Bogle on right. It's just a really well balanced, well coached, great coached, well drilled side.
After 6 games of this season, people were asking if we kept the receipt for Bogle.
Oh yeah. He got not even the 6th game.
That's
the
why
first.
We're all sat playing Football Manager.
The first game, we're getting pelters. I remember being on Twitter in the first game. It was horrendous. He's come on leaps and bounds.
It went from Sheffield United fans early in the season saying, "Oh, thanks for the 6 million."
Yeah.
3 weeks ago saying, "How the hell have you got him playing like that?"
Yeah, it's mental, and that is down to Fark. That is 100% down to Daniel Fark.
No, it is. Chris Ayers put, we're finishing 109 points. Keep the receipt.
Is that the points record, or is it 107?
No, 106 is the points record.
Is it 106?
Is the points
we could do it.
We're now 75.
Yeah.
It's 7 wins out of 12, and we've got 6 home games left.
Yeah.
No, not
and I think, and I think we've got easier run as well than other teams.
We'll drop a couple of points. We'll drop a couple of points. A couple of draws.
It's going to happen. It's the championship. It's going to happen.
It's not 7 wins. Ignore my maths. I've drunk a lot of this.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Stevie. Our club is a very balanced club, 100%. But I don't really know what to say, but I just aren't ready to go to bed just yet.
Don't go to bed yet. We've heard that phrase before.
6 wins puts us on 93 points. Surely that's enough.
6 more wins now. Is that all we need? Is that all?
6 wins. Yeah.
You don't want to say it, do you? You don't dare say it.
No, mate. I say it, mate. We are up, pal. We are up 100%.
It's got to be. It'd be an absolute. You couldn't imagine it. It'd be worse than last season. It'd be.
Oh, don't forget, no team had ever got 90 points and not got.
Well, in it, we broke that record, 90 points trophy.
Easy's been a good point. I called it. The criticism the players took at Burnley has impacted the team, and they were determined to prove they are the best. Maybe, I mean, that point at Burnley for me is a great point now when you look back. But the way we set up, the way we played, the lads in life, in football, whatever, you want to do the best account of yourself possible in any situation. That Burnley game, we didn't put us best front forward. You know what I mean? We sat back, we didn't show our true selves, and we got away with a point, which on reflection sound in that game.
Again, that takes me back to what I was saying before about neither team wanted to lose that game.
No, they didn't.
But they weren't willing to risk attacking to get hit on the break.
No,
we almost won it at the end.
Yeah, we did. Dan James.
But a nil draw at Burnley is looking like a great result now.
No, it is. No, 100%. Was never in doubt, says Sean. The best keeper. Mezzi's the best keeper.
Oh God, Sean!
I tell you what, you've got Sean saying he's best keeper at league, and you're saying he's on a full 360 on Farker. Sean, is it Christmas Day or what?
Mental.
Oh, yeah, remember this game, Priestley?
Sean, who's got your phone?
Today reminded me of Villa and Blackburn under Bielsa.
Oh God!
We got to win every game. Remember the momentum we had in those games.
And then we didn't get promoted. Yeah, thanks for that.
No, great memories to think of.
Different mentality, mate. Different mentality. But
yeah, it is different quality. Different quality as well in players.
I will say one thing though. People talk about how easy our running is. If that away game at Oxford on Good Friday doesn't scare the life out of you, you've not been.
I think it's QPR. I think it's QPR more.
Bring on Millwall. I'm ready for the battle with Millwallers again. Bring on Millwall. I can't wait to stuff them 6.
I hope we do.
I do 100%.
We will do. We will.
7-0, please.
Lee says, I'm never sleeping again. It's a job I wasn't at the game tonight. A good job I wasn't at the game tonight. Otherwise, people will start thinking I've got a drug addiction. I'm same, Lee. I just don't know. Honestly, like, end this stream, go upstairs. Our lass is asleep, snoring her head off. I'm just supposed to just lay next to her and just, what? How are you supposed to sleep after that? Like, I don't understand how he's supposed to do it. I'm wired now, dialed in.
It's mental.
Kate Spencer, Daniel James' class. No, he is, mate. And thing is with James, he keeps going and going and going. And he didn't, I sort of thought Harrison Burrows had done a really good job on Dan James for about an hour. Because I really rate Burrows for Sheffield United. He's one of those players I look at and I think he's a really good player.
He could step up,
Yeah, he could step up. He's a talented player.
I think on the James, actually, Matty, which I think what a lot of people last season is, he might not have the skill set, but he's got that hard work and determination that Somerville didn't have. And he's got that never giving up. He'll run his arse off at plus 90 minutes. I saw him, I think, at 88 minutes in, he was absolute busting a gut at Michael Cooper. It's brilliant to see. He has come on levels from last season. He's took. I think when Somerville left, I thought we all thought not that it's a massive loss. We understood that, but I think James has took it on himself to be the main man, and I think he has. He's been really good this season, James, and massive credit to him again.
He's definitely the main man.
Duncan again in the comments talking about Wigan on Good Friday. That man is on my level.
Is this guy a Leeds fan? The nightmares.
You've just got so many scars, haven't you, Priestley? And you never let us forget them.
I've not even watched that Take Me Home on Amazon Prime.
Have you not?
Because I know
Crazy
at some point it's going to get to the Wigan game and
Wow.
I'm still not ready. It's been 5 years and I'm still not ready.
You can't quite do it.
I can't bring myself to watch it.
Sean, I have to. It's insane. This you have to. Farking. You need to get it tattooed on your body, mate. Have to concede to be Farking. The mentality of this team is on par with Bielsa. It's probably better.
It is better. The quality is better. It is.
But even the mentality, it's right up there.
Yeah.
Right up there. It's and it comes down to manager for me. He's a great man management, great with his man management skills. Is Farker. We've seen what he's done with a lot of these players. It's one of them with Farker. If you don't like it, you're not getting a sniff. We've seen it with Schmidt. We've seen it with Cresswell last year.
Yeah. But
I tell you what, he handles situations really well. The Willie Nonto thing last season.
Oh, it was brilliant.
You think with Willie Nonto last season, yeah? When you think he was spat his dummy out and he wanted to leave, could you ever imagine a possibility that he'd be on the bench most of this season and he'd still be celebrating every moment with team? Unbelievable.
I think that's two reasons with Nonto. I think one of them, we forget how young he is because he's been here so long. Is he 21, 22? He must be around that. He almost came when he was 18. And I think his agent at that time was all about getting a massive payout, which is not surprising because agents in football are bastards. They're awful. But no, he did brilliant. He doesn't get any credit at all as much as he should. He's a really good man. The man management he does, the Cresswell situation, the Schmidt. Obviously, we don't obviously know the ins and outs. Clearly, he's not up to what Fark wants and needs. And the Nonto one is, I think we all see with Nonto at times. He's a petulant child. I think from last season, I think he's come on leaps and bounds once again in terms of his attitude, and I think that's down to Fark. He's done really, really well, and I don't see how anyone could be Fark out. It'd be mind-boggling of where we are now in the league.
Just want to say with that kid, that shot with class. Willie Nonto almost scored a goal this season.
What a good save! It was a really good
save. To be fair,
good keeper
from the corner.
What's that? What will that mean?
Bit of a tradition from not doing it at all.
Then we scored from the corner.
Unbelievable. It's becoming a tradition, like you say. With Rothwell on though, it gives you an opportunity, doesn't it, to go win that ball. It's something we haven't seen in a while. We need some. Problem with Rothwell is he isn't a guaranteed starting every week when everyone's fit, but you need someone who can play, can start, who can deliver the ball 9 times out of 10 like that. And he's giving people something to attack now. And let's be fair, last season, we didn't score from corners. We're doing that now. Last season, we didn't have midfielders that could score goals. Tanaka's on 3 now. Tanaka's on 3. Rothwell's on 3 assists in last 2 games. It's becoming we're winning games and scoring goals in ways we haven't done before.
Yeah.
Firpo's coming over headed like a centre forward.
I think last season is. I think people forget how big set pieces are in football. They win your games.
Yeah.
And it's huge, and it's something. I think last season it's been for a number of years of how just every time we'd get a set piece, no one would get excited. And I remember looking today, and when Brockford before that goal went in, of how excited the fans were to see it. But we've not seen that in ages. I don't remember the last time where you see fans excited for a corner, and that just shows how much credit Rothwell is and how good he is and how much of a dead baller he is. And it's brilliant. And he's got to start. He has 100% got to start against West Brom. I don't see how he gets dropped.
No, were you shocked to see Largy Ramazani not come on? It's been a bit of a mad one. We've had weeks, haven't we, where Largy's not come on and Nonto has, and other way around, not us, but not come on and Largy has. He used to throw everybody on when we needed a goal. Everybody. It feels like at the minute the last couple of games, he's tweaked it. He hasn't gone all gun-ho with every forward attacking player on when we're going to be behind. And then you lose the balance of the side. You think we're 1-0 down last week. He brought a centre-half on, which a lot of raised eyebrows, was the right decision. This week, he brings on, he makes a tactical change up top, to try and get a bit more of a threatening up there. But he also brings in a centre midfielder, and it works well again. Whereas last season, or earlier this season, he's bringing on Ramazani, Nonto, Joseph, and that's it. You know what I mean? And now he's tweaking it in different ways because he knows the strengths of other players like a Rothwell. It's not all about gun-ho, all-out attack. It's about set pieces. It's about grabbing the ball and running with it and driving the team up the pitch. And I feel like the subs of Farker, he's got out of jail with some of them Priestley where he has just gun-hoed it. Now you're seeing real thought process behind his subs in the last couple of games, and they've come on.
There's been games where we've ended up with 6 attackers on the pitch.
Yeah,
I hate that. Yeah. I don't like that at all.
The balance of the team goes out the window. What he's done is he hasn't gone gun-ho. He hasn't made 3 or 4 subs off the bat. Today were really good. A couple of changes, 10 minutes into the second half, were perfect. Then after that, you can tweak it and bring other players on if you need to. But for me, the players, have done this, they've done that. But Farker's won us them points in those last 2 games because his subs have come on it and done it. And I know James got the assist, and Piddo and Firpo, they were all on the pitch. I get that. But those subs today, I think, changed the momentum of the game. And the subs against Sunderland obviously won us the fucking game. So Farker, for me, gets massive credit for these 2 wins. 1,000,000%.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I do. I think it's hard to put into words because I've been saying it all season with Farker, and I've had pelters at times with how much credit he deserves and how he's got a tactician behind him. He has, and I think the difference between Wilder and Farker is the pressure got to Wilder, and that's not just this game. It happened in the game, obviously, against Oberholm. The lineup was ridiculous. Just the little tweaks, not changing too much, just changing a few bits. It's worked to perfection, and I'd like to see it a bit more. If it's not working, early substitutes. But at the same time, I don't really want to disrespect with Fark because he knows more. He knows better than any of us. We know we can all have our opinions on the subs. End of the day, he gets paid the big bucks to make decisions, and so far it's paying off. So I don't see how anyone can criticise him. I really don't.
No, me neither, mate. Me neither. Priestley, got what else to add?
There's nothing else I can add. It's just been a mental night.
Yeah,
for a mental team with mental fans.
At a crap stadium.
I can't wait to do it all again on Saturday.
No,
that's so brilliant.
I'm definitely on the beers on Saturday as well. So.
Even though it's an early kick-off, mate, it'll be bouncing.
Yeah, so bring the
wallet.
Bring the wallet. Funny, mate, funny. But yeah.
I might treat you to a lukewarm pint of dark fruits in Peacock.
Love that. Right, well, I'm going to kick you two lovely fine gentlemen out, and I'll finish off with chat as I normally do. But yeah,
that's fine.
Please check out Callum at LUFC Passion. I'm useless with links and stuff. Danny's not in the house to him. He must be on.
Probably asleep, Danny.
To be fair, but no, thank you so much, Callum, and I'll get you on again. But yeah, go check Callum out at LUFC Passion. Really top guy. Thank you so much. And Priestley, your debut on live streaming on YouTube.
Done well. He's done good. Priestley
looks very comfortable in this surrounding.
Mate, I'm in like a lazy boy. I've got my feet up and everything.
That's how it's made it feel tonight. To relax.
I'm watching some sort of indoor golf on the TV. I don't really understand it.
How have you gone from that? How have you gone from watching Leeds to watching golf? Mental.
It's just what was on after Leeds.
Fair enough.
Too numb to reach for
channel. It's some sort of indoor golf.
Nah, too right.
I love that comment down there. Down there, just quickly, really good comment.
Which one?
Massive, really good.
Which one? This one?
No, the one before. Spence one. The Greven, the clearance.
Yeah. No, it was, mate. It really was. Gruev gets massive credit for that, even though he didn't have the best of games. It would have been 2-1 for that. Anyway, boys, thank you so much for being on here. Legends. Love yous.
See you later.
See you later, Callum. See you later, Priestley. Bye-bye, mate. Bye-bye. Oh, wow. It's probably been a really poor stream this because I'm just beside myself. I don't really know what to say. I'm all over the joint. I am all over the joint. Genuinely am. It's been a mad one, hasn't it? It's been an absolute mad one. Danny Rumsey, newest stuff with Ampadu injured. Kate Spencer says 6 attackers on the pitch is awful when they get in each other's way. Yeah, no, 100%. His subs have been really well thought out, I think, these last 2 games, and they've come on an impacted game. And yeah, they might not have got the goals today, but massive impact. It changed that early sub. It changed for me bringing Rothwell on, and he's got to start again on Saturday. And then after that, we'll see, because I know away from home he's probably going to go more solid. But you saw today we looked more solid with Rothwell on pitch. To be fair, didn't we? They were cutting through us at willing for staff. Every time they got ball, it looked like they were going to have an effort on goal. So it was massive that we looked a lot more solid with Rothwell in, which shouldn't happen, but it did. Yeah, right, Sean, great character. This team never gives up, yeah. And I love that. It's all right having a team that has great qualities, but you also want to see a team of, see a team of triers. I want to see my team. I want to see the will to win. I want to see how deep have you got to go in that well to come through a game, and that's where pride comes from. I've been a Leeds fan. That's where the pride comes from. Our Leeds that way. We are Leeds, 100%. Yeah, Sean, did anyone see Amps running down after the goal? Yeah, 100%, mate. His injury can't be that bad because he was absolutely buzzing after that, wasn't he? Gavin James, Matty I said we would win the next 6 games. Look back on your stream since Burnley. I will do it. I'll have a gander. I believe you though, pal. Like I say, I've said for weeks now, I don't think we get beat for the rest of the season, mate. I really don't. I think there might be a draw or 2 in there potentially, but I don't think we get beat for the rest of the season. I think it's a foregone conclusion now that we win league. I think it's gone. I think the title's ours. I do, and I know that might sound a little bit blunt. Some people will think I'm talking out my ass. I'm just, roasting Nick Glaston for Leeds United, but I genuinely feel like that's us. I feel like we're there now. I really do. And it's just a case of now these games that we should win, go win them, go play like this, because it's easy to get up for big games. And I'll be honest with you, that first half, I don't feel like we were up for it at all. That first half. I really don't. But I feel like come that second half, they all turned up. They all, that the fight weren't there that first half. That's what really disappointed me. The fight weren't there. They didn't have the guts for it in that first half. Sheffield United were all over us, and there could have been more than one up. But yeah, anyone that saw my goal reactions, my goal celebrations, we're next level. I just absolutely lost my head. Lost my head. Just never say that attitude. I'm so proud to be a Leeds fan. So proud of all them boys. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. I'm buzzing. Now, if we can take max points in the next 3 games, we had 80% up, and I told you 3-1 as well. You did, Richard. You did. Andy Wright got the impression Joseph didn't hit the ground running. Chop show as always, lads. Cheers, Rob. Big support at channel, mate. Thank you very much for always being here, buddy. Duncan says Farkas has said Ampadu may need surgery on a cartilage injury. He's going to be out for a while. The thing is, Duncan, yeah, we missed him tonight, but I don't think we're going to miss him every week, if that makes sense. Yorkshire Derby, middle at Park, first half, we missed him, 100%. But we're not going to miss him every game. We're such a good side. We're not going to miss him every game. I hope he's not out long term, mainly for that centre half spot, because we're threadbare there. But we saw today with Rothwell. We've seen him pass. We saw in the last game we have capable players in that midfield. But I do think we're threadbare at the back if he's out for a while. We're in danger of running out of superlatives, Andy. We are, mate. It's unreal. I thought at 1-0 down, I said on my watch along, there's a chance here that this could turn. There's a chance that this could really turn, and it could be an incredible night for us Leeds fans. And so jealous of people who were at Bramall Lane tonight. I really am. Wait till tomorrow. It kicks even more, Matty. Matty, you saw in the chat, Sean Healy's a Farker. Mate, honestly, I'm gobsmacked. Farking is Sean Healy now. He's seen the light. I didn't realise goalkeepers can score on goals. Yeah, well, you know that now, buddy. If anyone can score on Mez can. I'm so happy for him, though. I'm so happy that he didn't cost us points, because the headlines would have been what they would have been if we'd have, even if we'd have drawn that 1-1. But because we beat them, because we won, it didn't matter. Talk that goal off, it's still 2-1. It's been 2 of the best back-to-back games in recent history. How much I'm loving it can be. Yeah, someone said it earlier. The Villa game, and I can't remember what it was. He said earlier, but there was back-to-back games under Bielsa where we came back at Blackburn, and it was similar to that, and it was just carnage, last-minute goals. But like I say, when it's belief, when it's mentality that gets you through is brilliant because we know the quality. We know that. And Blunts have to play Wednesday in Burnley. Oh, yeah, exactly. They play Burnley on game week 44, I think it is. Play each other a couple of weeks before the end of the season. Massive. Russ Vernon, ole, ole, come on, championes. A win tonight has taken the heat out of Millier's overall performance. No, it has. And overall performance, and he got better as the game went on. That first 20 was horrendous. You felt like saying time out, sub him off. A lot of people were saying that. Kate Spencer, I dead-legged myself falling off a chair. I love that, mate. Michael says, do you think Gruev and Aronson are back in for Saturday, even after their poor performance tonight? Maybe just an off night for those two. Yeah, I think Aronson is. I think Gruev's not. I think Rothwell starts. We've been at home, Michael. But I think Aronson will start in 10-year, will. I do believe that. I can't believe he's been converted. He has. We still win. We still win, Ampadu or not. We have got that winning mentality. Yeah, Ampadu, if he'd have played tonight, we'd have still won that game regardless. The mentality of the boys is massive. To play that way when your captain and your leader's not on the field is massive. Does the game open up when Rothwell replaces Grove? Yeah, it does, mate. It does, but not really with them. For me, their subs were a bit crazy. I feel like we got control of the game when Rothwell come on, because as much as he may not be as defensively sound as Gruev, he does get stuck in. He does win tackles. He is all over. He's box to box. He gets it in our half and he drives up with ball. So as much as maybe he's not known for his defensive duties as much as Gruev, Rothwell, it's definitely a game turner when he comes on, because he just grabs it. Sounds like such a off the cuff remark, but he literally grabs the game by the scruff of the neck and he goes with it. He's brave. Rothwell, for me, is the bravest player on the ball in our squad. He is so brave. 1-0 down, I was doom and gloom full time. I missed the blue sky. It's football, isn't it, mate? It's saved it, so I let him off. Yeah, he did a great save. The one where they were for 1 goal as well, and he almost took the ball out there. Imagine if he just slid too far and took the ball out and balled it and got red carded as well. It'd just been a shocking day, wouldn't it? Win on Saturday, 8 clear. Yeah, Gavin, 100%, bud. We will. Richard, have you seen the Leeds dog video on YouTube? Put it on, it's magic. I haven't, mate. I'll have to do it when I get to bed. Russ Vernon, I hope, my friend, I hope you enjoyed that, pal. My dad said to me before we equalise, we'll draw this, and then after the equalise, he said to me, we'll win this. Yeah, man. Not only 3 points for the first team tonight, but also the under-21s. They came from 1-0 down, win 2-1, thanks to Reece Chadwick and Alfie Cresswell's goal. Cheers for that, Russ. Didn't know that, mate. They're doing it at all levels, aren't they? Our boys are doing it at all levels. What a club, what a team. What a time to be a Leeds fan. Unreal. I've got a feeling we're going to coast into this championship. It's just going to be really easy from now on in, and yeah, there's going to be not much jeopardy after that. I think that's it. I think we've done it. Wayne says the commentators got on my tits always downsizing Sheffield players. Yeah, they do, mate. They're awful out there. They're awful. Of all the 9/10 talk over the past 18 months seems crazy when you think of our goal difference we scored from all about. Yeah, 100%. There's games, mate, where they go missing. They can't get into the game. Tonight, one of those games where, Aronson and Pirro were poor tonight. They couldn't get in the game. The ball wasn't sticking with Pirro. Aronson were doing what he normally off the ball, but it just wouldn't stick. I take Aronson off, Pirro into 10. And Pirro scores an absolute worldie, doesn't he? And that's why you leave Pirro on pitch for the 90 really now. He's got to stay on there for that reason. Just a crazy night. Anyways, I'm going to call it that. I will be back tomorrow with a review for the game. I know this is a bit of a review of match reaction, but my head's all over the place. I need to watch it again, digest it, have a day at work, thinking of no else but football. And I will be back tomorrow night at 10 o'clock for my normal review. I'll be here on my Todd with you fine folk in the chat, hopefully. So come back tomorrow at 10. When it's all settled a little bit, we can have a good discussion about the main talking points, because that was something else. Yeah, and if you haven't seen my watch along, go back and watch my goal celebrations, because I made an absolute tit of myself. At one point, my top were nearly off as well. So, yeah, see a cracking pair of tits, so I've been told. Thanks, Ina. Thanks to you, Mike. Later all. Cheers, mate. Great as ever, MRT. Cheers, Lee. Thanks so much. Everyone have a great Tuesday. I'm sure you will. What a week it's going to be now as a Leeds fan, coasting into Saturday. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Take care, and I'll speak to you later on. Bye-bye.